What's going on, everyone? Going Ticket History, coming to you here from the Lakeside Inn. Nestled in the charming town of Mount Dora, Florida, in this video we'll be taking you on a journey through the rich history, famous residents, and the eerie ghost stories that have shrouded this historic landmark. Built in 1883, the Lakeside Inn is a true time capsule. It is one of the oldest continuously operating hotels in all of Florida, boasting its fascinating history that has witnessed countless changes over the years. And today we're going to be covering a few of the stories that are attached to this iconic hotel. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so yet, so that way you don't miss out on any of the future endeavors. Let's dive into it, shall we? The historic Lakeside Inn, located in the heart of Mount Dora Historic District, overlooking Lake Dora, opened in 1883 and is the oldest continuously operated hotel in all of the state of Florida. As one passes through the stone entry gates, one quickly enters a unique place, distinct from any other Florida destination. Viewing the beautifully landscaped grounds and the collection of cheery yellow and white buildings all overlooking Lake Dora, one is aware instantly of the historic significance of this classic and lovely inn. The 140-year-old Lakeside Inn is not just a typical Florida hotel. It stands as a landmark to Florida tourism. Built in 1883, Lakeside Inn is the oldest continuously operated hotel in the state of Florida. The Civil War had only ended 18 years previously, and the South was rebuilding. People of means were traveling once again, and for those in the cold northern states, the lure of the sunshine and warmer weather was as much of a draw then as it is today. It was the Victorian era, and leisure activities like bird watching, fishing, picnics, and breeding were all the rage. During this era, the Central Florida Lake region became an extremely popular destination, and thus hotels and resorts began appearing in every town and around every lake. But not only just because of the historic nature and the positive natures of this, there was also some dark and some gloomy past as well. One of the most historic ghosts attached to this hotel would be that of Amy. She was a 6-year-old girl resident of the Lakeside Inn, and she has been a resident for the past 130 plus years. It is said that on one foggy morning in the late 1880s, Amy wanted to join her father, who was fishing on Lake Dora. He told her to stay with her mother at the inn. Unbeknownst to her father, Amy followed him down to the lake, where she was never heard from again. But there has been sightings. There's said that there's a sepia-toned photo of the inn's dining room dated to 1884 that hangs adjacent to the present-day dining area. The table is set, but no one is in the photo except for a small unposed child in the background. According to the inn's ghost lore, this is Amy, and the picture was taken just weeks after the child went missing. Over the years, her apparition has appeared to hotel guests and staff. She is always described as being a little girl wearing a red dress. The guests of Lakeside and the owners of Lakeside and the workers of Lakeside always say that people should have no fear, as the ghosts here are friendly and they love this place and they do not want to leave. It has even been said that the late gangster mobster Al Capone also used to frequent this establishment. He would come, stay at the inn, have parties at the inn, have dinner at the inn, and it is believed that his ghost may still be a resident here at Lakeside. But we'll find out. Let us know down in the comments below if you've had any experiences with Al Capone while coming and staying at the Lakeside Inn. But let's see what other ghosts we can uncover here at the Lakeside Inn. It is believed that there is another young girl that calls Lakeside home. And this girl is said to be around the age of 12, and she is known to wear a blue dress and is often seen in the dining room. She may even move to the chandeliers and the chairs. As also seen at the end are apparitions of a man in a top hat and a gangster in a fedora, who's believed to be Al Capone. Let me know down in the comments below. Have you seen any or had any experiences here? This has also been the residency of former presidents, Calvin Coolidge. There's a Calvin Coolidge suite here, as well as many other famous celebrities, financiers have stayed here. Among the most notable guests who once graced these halls was none other than President Calvin Coolidge. He visited in the 1920s, and his presence added prestige to this already esteemed establishment. But the Lakeside Inn's history isn't just about presidents and dignitaries. It's also linked in famous figures like Al Capone. Rumor has it that Capone frequented the inn during Prohibition, possibly using it as a hideout. Now let's dive into the more mysterious side of the Lakeside Inn, the ghost stories that have been passed down through generations to generation. The Lakeside Inn is said to be haunted by several spirits, one of the most famous tales involving a lady in white who wanders the halls believed to be the ghost of a former guest. Legend has it that she was a heartbroken bride who took her own life here after her groom stood her up on her wedding day. Over the years, paranormal investigators have reported strange occurrences and unexplained footsteps, flickering lights, and even whispers in the dead of night. We have spoken to some of the guests who have had their own ghostly experiences while staying at the inn, adding to its reputation as one of Florida's most haunted places. As we wrap up our journey through the Lakeside Inn, it's clear that the historic gem in Mount Dora, Florida has a story to tell. From its illustrious guests to the lingering spirits that call it home. Thank you for joining us on this adventure. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe and share. If you ever find yourself in Mount Dora, Florida, be sure to visit the Lakeside Inn and experience its rich history and ghostly charm for yourself. As always, continue with the history and film. Catch you guys in the next video. Remember, our videos, we cover historical locations, haunted locations, true crime, famous locations, famous graves, theme parks, and so much more. Catch you guys in the next video. Have a great day, everyone.